Edwyn Collins, Girl Like You, on Toronto's Modern Music, Indie88. It's Lana. I'm so excited. We've got lights in the studio. How are you doing?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be here.
I was literally going through your resume here, and I was like, okay, so you're this multi-talented chameleon. You can do everything: singer, songwriter, producer, DJ, comic book artist, illustrator. You also play with swords and knives, which is another whole other thing.
I don't know if that's a skill set as much as it's just a hobby, like a nerd hobby, but yes.
Yes. But from the jump, what also I think is amazing is this is a total love fest, by the way.
I love this. Is so nice. You're just the best. You're always a ray of sunshine. You literally said this to me just now, and I'm like, that's you. This is so nice.
But from the jump, you have defied genre, which is
feel that way. That's for sure.
Yeah, but for I feel like everyone's kind of catching up right now because there truly is kind of a blending of sound, and everyone's doing a lot of different crossovers, if you even want to call that. But from the start, how did you kind of create your own lane from the start?
It's such an interesting point because I've always never really known where I fit in music. I just make music I like and sing the words I like, and I do a lot of it, myself, and write a lot at home. So I've always thought, it does fall between the cracks of genre, and I think I like that. I think that's the way I like it. I'm influenced by a lot of different music, so being kind of uncatalogable is, I think it's like a badge of honor for me. It feels good.
Yeah, I mean, what is it, 480 million streams around the world? I
didn't know that number, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's working for you.
I mean, okay. My genre list, my defying genre music has gotten me there. I'm happy with it.
So there's a new chapter, new album coming in 2025.
Yeah. And I'm so excited. Like I see, I'm obviously going to play the new one.
Yes.
And I'm very excited. This feels like the most final form of Lights. Like I've been in just all these different projects through my life and been influenced by a lot of different music. And this feels like me finally getting to access those like new wave influences that I had. I've been listening to a lot of dark wave, a lot of like older 80s stuff, a little bit of the synthy elements, but bringing in a little bit of that intimate Lights vocal. Like this feels like Lights' final form, and I'm really excited to share all the upcoming music.
When you say final form, that makes me go, well, wait a second.
No, not in that. Not in like a terminal, not an eternal form.
No, but I was like, are you going to like have, there's going to be a name change? Like what's happening? Lights? Don't freak me out.
No, final form in the nerd term, where it's like you've reached your final form. This is like the embodiment of everything you've worked for. It's not the last boss. This is like, we're talking about like fully evolved.
Amazing. Okay, I get it now. When it comes to, I was thinking about, for example, other artists like Fontaines DC said they wanted to reintroduce their fans to their new music by kind of changing their look first as an intro. And there are different chapters of Lights.
Yeah.
And this one also has that new reinvention. Is that part of your process?
Yeah. I mean, each era kind of comes with like a hair evolution. I do feel like that's such a big part of art. It's not just one thing. It's always got a million sides. And so to move yourself in physicality and in like spirituality, kind of got to move every facet of it forward. And hair has always been one of them. So with the hair comes like a style change. And with this song in particular, I knew that I wanted to cut my hair. I was ready for it. I've had long hair for a really long time. And cut it off in a one-take video that premiered today. And it was like shocking. I was shaking before it. Like I didn't think it was going to be so traumatic, but it was just, all the weeks leading up, I was really nervous. And then committed, did the one-take video. And at the end of it, I had my moment where I just bawled, and it's actually in the video. And then I pull myself together and walk away, and I never regretted it for a second since. It was this awesome pivot into like the next era. And yeah, I think it's important that an era change comes with a physical change too.
And you also talk about, we're going to play Damage, by the way, in just a second.
Yeah.
I know Lights fans are like, okay, let's get to it. But this is about a bit of a duality. Can you tell us a bit more about what you were feeling when you were putting this one together?
Yeah, every day we are bombarded with expectations, like especially with social media and work. And as we grow up, we realize all the things that were downloaded on us as kids and our parents' problems and, the emphasis of religion or lack of, like, whatever it might be that changes your perspective on life, makes you hide, makes you cower, makes you maybe react differently to things. And this whole song is kind of about what is this reaction I'm having right now? Is this actually me, or is this a result of my conditioning? Is this a result of like all the things that I've been taught I'm supposed to be, instead of really realizing what I am myself and really digging deep? And I think, we are a culmination of our moments and of our life, for better or for worse. And it's good to identify that sometimes you will have a reaction to something that isn't necessarily you, and digging deep and understanding what that comes from is what this song's about.
All right, well, let's get to it. Let's get to the latest from Lights. Thanks again for stopping by.
This is the best. Thank you so much.
And really quickly, you're here tomorrow. You're performing a tribute to Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, she's getting inducted into the Songwriter Hall of Fame, and I was asked to perform a song of hers, and I'm absolutely going to do it.
Okay, so when it comes to your turn for you to be in the Songwriters Hall of Fame, who do you want to perform a Lights song?
This is such a stumper. Man, I mean, Sarah McLachlan.
Perfect. All right. Let's get to the very latest from Lights' new record coming in 2025. And here is Damage.
Let's go.
It's Lights on Indie88.